Hey, how's it going? It's September 20th, 2022. This is your daily sweet talk. Back when Netflix had DVDs, I would watch the Flintstones. I watched like the first season of the Flintstones, I think. Where am I going with this? There was an episode, I think it was in season 1. There was an episode where Fred had a doppelganger that was like pretty much. I'm pretty sure there was an episode of Flintstones like this. It was identical to him, pretty much, and it's just like, oh yeah, there's just a guy that looks like Fred Flintstone. If you shave off his mustache or whatever, the guy's mustache, then it looks like Fred Flintstone. And this a trope in media where it's like, oh yeah, this person just happens to look like the main character. That's crazy. It's a funny trope in fiction that seems to be based in reality. People just have doppelgangers out in the world. I remember seeing an article recently that's like, you have a doppelganger, and they're out there somewhere. Everyone has the one doppelganger. This makes no sense. The idea of having like everyone in the world having a doppelganger, or most people in the world having a doppelganger, is as logically just such a like science fiction or magical or fantasy concept, like as much as like the concept of a one true love or something. Like that's how it is. That's what it seems to be to me. Like because what it feels like more about like on the concept of fate than it is for based in any sort of science. Also, it's so like based on just complete opinion. Like, oh yeah, this person looks exactly like. There's no scientific like these people look identical unless you're actually like twins. These examples they show in the articles that are like, these are two doppelgangers. These people look almost identical. It's like, I've seen so many people that look like these people. The main reason they look similar is because they're wearing like the same type of glasses almost, and like have their hair styled in the same way and have their same sort of facial hair or makeup or whatever. If that's all it takes to be a doppelganger, then that's not like you have one doppelganger out there. There are many people that look like that. And if you look super unique, then no, you probably don't have a doppelganger out there. If it literally is just facial structure, which was not the examples given in these articles, if it's just like you're like with no modification at all, like shave everything off, shave your eyebrows and hair and everything off, and you have no modifications to your face or no scars or anything, and if you did that to someone else, they looked almost identical to you, it would still be a coincidence. And I'm sure there are other people that, like, how would there just be one? The fact there would just be one, what basis in science could there be for that? I know I'm examining the concept, but I feel like people treat this concept sometimes like it's just like, oh yeah, this is a thing that happens. This is a thing that happens. People just have doppelgangers out there, and it doesn't make any sense. Every time it comes up, I'm like, in what world? This is like a fantasy concept. I don't understand why people like. Am I dumb? Am I not understanding this? How does this possibly? I feel like it's a novelty that people are inventing. Like, I don't see any possible examination of this where it could be like an actual like phenomenon in reality. Like, how would that work? How would that work? That, like I'm saying, like it's as much as like the one true love concept. Like, I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.